And hello. This is, I think... Jesus Christ, fire alarm. Sorry for my co-host that keeps slipping in and out, even with this muting thing, but I swear I'm getting new batteries tomorrow. So, I think this is like the third one I recorded, or I think it was, anyway. Yeah, this is one of the way older, by way older, I mean like a month ago or something, but, yeah, this is just my, IKEMEN build, and, the top 8 of the IKEMEN build, you may notice a theme. I'll just say that much. So, let's get straight to it. I'm using, Zeta's, amazing KOF 2002 screen pack, which does things I didn't know were possible, like this.
This is a really good screen pack.
Yeah, he's making...
Hell yeah, KGH.
He's doing some good stuff.
I love this guy.
Bye. I don't know what... Oh, I must have edited this in, like, another, Oh god, yeah, this is the unedited version, so I think there's, like, points where I just go into the options menu every now and then, but, you know, it's... It gives us, time to think, and,
Oh, he went to the ultimate mode. Alright, let's see. This is, I think, just one of my favorite characters, like, just aesthetically. Just all these, like, goofy ideas feel like they came together really well.
Yeah.
Also the fact that, like, all the hit sparks and stuff are based on, like, a platformer.
They work really well. Although I will say this guy is also a nightmare to fight. So,
Oh, yeah.
like, one hit and he's just taking off, like, most of your life.
I think I basically became, like, power-oriented after, seeing some certain MUGEN characters. Like, I gotta make sure they can compete.
Yeah. They sure are. Although, Carlo with the fucking gold medal of D+.
Yeah.
I'm just really surprised that a Tattoo Assassin's character made it in top 8, but considering who made it, I'm not entirely surprised.
Oh yeah, he has like some aerial rave stuff. I forgot about this character sometimes.
Yeah, he's,
It's just been a while since I've gone back to my MUGEN stuff.
Get up and fight. I like how that works so well in this stage. Because it's like, they would, you know, if you're fighting the street, you probably will get run over at some point.
True. I don't know where that car was going, though.
That's a good point. They had a, they had a thing. Also, this is Reggie's stage from Knuckle Fighter Alpha, but sadly Reggie did not make it. He almost did, but I think he lost at like the last minute or something. I think Knuckle Joehead might have killed him, I'm not sure. There's that guy from Night Slashers again. Carlo loves using him.
Did you call him Knuckle Joehead?
I might have. Because, thanks to Melvstomp, I think of Joehead Joe a lot.
Oh.
Because, God, making that guy was a was an endurance trial. And
right to the anti-air.
like, Mr. Curl is...
Jeez.
I love fucking Carlos' assists so much. But most of Carlos' strikes are just, she has really good juggles, but then again, so does he, so they're...
Yeah.
They're a bit more similar than I realized, honestly.
Oh, this wind pose.
Yeah.
Where I actually lost to Glass Joe entirely so I can count the number of times he does the fist raise. It was some weird-ass number like 13.
I'm now imagining just this Joe going, Knuckle Joe! Oh, oh, oh. Oh my god, Carlo! I like how this is just jungle combo the match.
They're really really going at it.
Yeah, I'm surprised at how, like, fucking ferocious some of these matches are. It's also, Carlo lost.
Wow. That's insane.
Easy top 5 moment in Melvstomp, even now. Like, it's
The clutch, holy shit.
Yeah. I completely forgot what the rest of this bracket is, aside from one match, but...
I do see a lot of my characters here, but... Who makes it in?
So, Silkheart, out of all these, all that author's characters, he made it, and he's having a lot of trouble.
Well, it is Macriota.
That's true, the, maybe best character in Battle Monsters? Like, I like how the tier list discussion, most of the time, is just never being able to decide who's the best or the absolute worst. Because it always seems to change with new information.
It usually goes to Naga, though, doesn't it?
I think she's, like, last I checked, like, I think ARPA put her, like, 2nd or 3rd or something.
Right,
With Death Mask, though, he actually got a break because ARPA is like, wait a minute, Kiba actually sucks. And, like, I never thought about that, but, like, once I remember trying to play him a couple of times, I'm like, you know what, that makes total sense, actually.
Yeah, I guess I have experience enough because I've ripped this fight to, like, every character, but... Yeah, I remember him just being, like, just feeling really awkward.
He's very unwieldy. At least Deathmask is only, like, not the worst character in the game, only because he has the best super in the game, so...
Yeah. The lightning kick. I think his Manometer is also, like, the most sensical, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I remember his making a bit more sense than everybody else's.
Like, I think it just straight up, like, didn't actually, gyrate, what's the word I'm looking for? It didn't go back and forth randomly, it just built.
Whereas Harn, for some reason, starts every round with full meter, because, I don't know, Battle Monsters. Anyway, Macriota won.
Jesus, Macriota.
I feel so bad for Silkheart. I love him.
Nice stage, by the way. I dig that. No pun intended.
Yeah. Yeah, one guy just made a shitload of random 3D game stages. I'm like, you know what, that looks cool. Alright, so, Knuckle Fighter. Oh, hey, Spectre, thanks. So Knuckle Fighter bled into this one, and, they're fighting on Jeopardy, because, I don't know.
I'm starting to notice a theme.
Yeah.
There's a lot of live action fighters.
Oh yeah, that too.
But maybe my little joke might have actually come true. Oops.
Might have. Well, I mean, you've already seen like a whole bunch already, so yes. Also, you may be asking, well, somebody out there at least, is like, hey, this all seems to be Street Fighter EX music, and I'd like to point out who is hosting the stream right now.
It's me.
Well, you're like co-hosting it though.
Oh, that's the plot twist. It was me all along.
You picked out really good video game music.
Street Fighter EX is a good soundtrack. Is this just literally Ryu, but some guy?
Pretty much. Like the way his frame data works is very different, at least.
The size of his fireball seems pretty wild.
Yeah.
Also, its spammability.
Yeah, funnily enough, I was not expecting a 0 to 3, considering you can do that, but there you go.
I could see why, though. Albioli's super just, like, completely baffles AI.
He is, he runs around a lot. He can pop up here and there a lot, and he's a very confusing character.
For all the projectile spam, he seemed to have a good way to get around it. Also,
yeah.
Hey, it's Black Glass.
And Bran Graham, an MK2 character, who I am still baffled at how he made it here. But, you know what? I'm glad. Because it's like, MK2 does that thing where it's like, most of the time they have a gimmick, a lot of their lines are like, you know, kind of just referencing that. Brangram goes so fucking far with it that I have to respect the, like, dedication.
It's just all cereal.
Yeah, like, even his pain noises are just, like, saying words that would, like, describe bad cereal. So, like, he'll just go, like, moist, cheap, bland! Like, it's so good. Like...
Wow.
And yes, there will be an MK2 tournament, because, you know, of course, why wouldn't there be? But...
There's his, patented super uppercut.
Yeah, that's... I'm gonna touch this guy up one day. Like, I'm mostly satisfied with him, but there's still, like, some weirdness going on here and there. Have 2 scoops of pain! You can't even get the fucking move out.
I like how he exclaimed pain as he was being thrown.
Yeah. I like how, so far his only defense is throwing raisins at him.
I cannot figure out why Black Glass is so good. It's super weird.
Oh yeah, this...
And, like, falling over and over on someone's dick, I don't know.
That's just how Black Glass works. Don't judge what he does in his free time.
It's a new mistake, alright, damn.
Yes. Brangram doesn't know what sex is if it's... I mean, it doesn't involve cereal, so...
I can't turn this into a cereal metaphor, damn!
It's, Hey, what do I got? I got Captain Crunch, Raisin Bran, none of this works!
Chex kinda sounds like sex.
Yeah. Oh, that super uppercut was so horrifying to see people using the Saucon roulette. I still need to, that hasn't been uploaded yet, has it?
I'm so sad I missed that.
Yeah, so am I. I was only able to make it to, like, 1, and I think that was, like, not even attached to an event or anything.
I got to enjoy Survival Arts. The game is really funny. It's also just... I don't know what their damage is. I mean, like, the damage of the moves, not the damage of the people who made it. But, like... you know, like... It's such a goofy game, and I love it, but, like, damage numbers just don't make sense.
Survival Arts definitely feels like more... I don't know if Dojin's the right word, but it's got that kind of mentality to it, where it's like they know most of the stuff to make a good fighting game with, but there's, like, bits of weirdness here and there that you're like, okay, they're not, like, experts or anything, but...
I mean, the character I main has a telekinetic throw that just kind of works sometimes.
Oh, I was not expecting you to main Hannah. All I have to say is good luck with that.
Yeah, I don't know. For some reason I was like, I remember her being the character that I liked, and then I was like, yeah, these moves are... If I had to pick anything, I guess that. But
yeah, Hannah's moveset's really neat. It's just considering the people she has to go up against.
Yeah, it's something.
Also, dude,
Oh,
yeah.
here he goes.
Yeah. I had flashbacks when he started doing that to the other AI. I was like, man, that used to be me a lot. Also, this was before I realized that you actually can add, like, water splashing effects to stages now.
Oh, nice.
Because IKEMEN is fucking magic, apparently.
IKEMEN's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I can get back on making stuff for this, because I want to actually utilize this stuff, but...
Oh, I bet you, that has something to do with the fact that, the -2 state actually is global now.
Yeah.
I remember that being a big thing, where, like, I found out that you could do that in IKEMEN. It's like, oh my god, all of these things that I've been doing to, like, as weird workarounds, I could actually do it in the common state now. That's great!
Yeah, I imagine it has something to do with that. And
I did not expect Makriota to be taking this, sorry.
Yeah, me neither. Well, for now, anyway. I forgot how this went. But, yeah, that's good news for me, because I plan to just get obnoxiously detailed with, like, footstep and fall noises in my game, so...
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting, like, metal sounds and water splashes and even, like, I don't know, snow effects or something, what little there would be, but...
We did the last stage that we did was Emmy stage, which had, like, a water along the floor. And, like, that was a really fun thing to actually implement, because it came out just so well.
Yeah, I saw that in the preliminaries. I'm kind of sad it didn't pop up in the top 8, but...
That's just more reason to play the real Battle Craze.
Yeah.
You can play for free at playbattlecraze.com.
Yeah, you don't have to do Emmy mirror matches all the time like the tournament did. I mean, to be fair, it was only... I mean, it was only one, but, you know.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, Knuckle Joe took it.
Okay, he came back.
He got an S and then a C+.
Yeah, I have no idea how this ranking system works.
The funny thing is, I think, like, since a lot of Mortal Kombat characters use, like, special states for their moves, like, they frequently get, like, terrible grades no matter how good they do. Except for Black Glass, obviously, because, you know, he's not really an MK character. Also, the repping the Soul Blade bootleg game here, because I don't think many people made the actual stages, so this is the best I got right now.
Wow.
And Black Glass was made before I realized the danger with copyrighted music, so I remember there's at least one time where I'm like, oh crap, this is the studio version, a new mistake, I gotta hit a button.
Oh.
For that reason, I applaud Flynn for being courageous enough to upload that entire Rave DJ mashup album. Which, I like how he did, Beat It and Eat It mixed together. And not only did it not sync up properly halfway through, but the title was not anything I expected it to come out as.
What was it?
It's now called Beat El Yankovic.
Oh my god.
And also, you know, Beat It, but every other note is Eat It is still one of the best things ever, so...
Damn, that hit. Alright.
Wow. That was just whack-a-mole at that point. It's like, oh, this is like the live studio version, we're good there. The, like, acoustic version that I think, like, if I remember right, only half of that song was actually recorded in that section, so I didn't...
Hopefully you don't get, in trouble for melody copyright or whatever the fuck that, I got that one time on a video for, like, it was just one of those things like, oh, you can't monetize it, which, you know, I don't, so I don't care, but it was for, like, a remix of a track from Secret of Mana, and it's like, oh, this is a Square track, we recognize what the melody is from, so that's copyright infringement. It's like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's dumb as shit. Anyway, Black Glass won.
He knew mistaked all over him.
So this is the final two.
Damn.
And like for the finals, they just got stuck into one of my Genesis cartridges.
That's appropriate for one of them, at least.
Yeah, I was about to say, Black Glass does have a turf advantage here. Or, I should say home turf advantage, because now saying turf advantage is kind of weird. Black Glass is not transphobic. That's canon.
There are Pac-Man symbols on that wall. What the fuck?
Yeah, I think that was one of the few things. That was one of the things that IGSRJ pointed out, and he was like, "This is an obvious reference to the fact that Egyptians invented Pac-Man or something." That's still one of the best videos ever made. Just the idea of, like, fucking like playing the Genesis version. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Then he looks at the manual and just becomes the arcade version.
Jesus. I just remember, I hope those glasses are fucking prescription.
This game has more bugs than a fucking Insectarian. God damn.
Oh, man.
Yeah, look. Some of these matches are fucking scary. And yeah, on note of what James Spector's talking about with the SNK stage music, I remember like one of the Melv Bash like ending sequences got copyright written because some band tried to claim copyright to a Soul Blade track. It's like, oh yeah, we sampled that, so like, you know, it's ours now. It's like, no, that's not, that's not how that fucking works. Like, Meat Beat Manifesto sampled Primus drums. They didn't make a fucking Primus song by doing that. D minus.
Like, why does he make such a loud noise when he does that taunt now?
I am not sure.
Is that like part of the screen pack or whatever?
Nah, that's just part of his sound pack. Maybe there's just like some kind of weird volume thing going on with IKEMEN that works differently. Because I know like the whole fun time stuff, like the randomizer stuff, like works again in IKEMEN if I remember right. So.
Jeez, of course, come down the last round.
Yeah.
Get him, Knuckle Joe head.
Get him. Well, you made AI for both these characters. That's something I realized at like the very last minute of this tournament. Roman's a tale of copy and write, eternally DMCA'd. And yeah, Knuckle Joe takes the whole thing.
Hell yeah, Knuckle Joe.
I can't say I'm terribly surprised he did, but, you know, good job. Yeah, that was that. Honestly, this tournament was really surprising to me, because, like, there were some really scary contenders in here, and not a lot of them advanced.
I'd say.
Yeah.
I see a few that I'm surprised not to see here.
Yeah, one of my new favorite characters, the Gotcha Tuber. I'm like, oh, she's gonna go far, and she just immediately got eliminated by Gorilla. So...
Oh, Gorilla.
Anywho, on to the last one for tonight.